Good morning, everybody. It's up fairly early this morning. Looks like we're going to have a nice, beautiful day. Last few days it's been raining, which I'm definitely not against. It was starting to get a little bit on the dry side in the spring, so this is not. Oh, Hector. Yes. So this is much needed. Definitely going to help with the forest fires that are happening in northern BC. The negative aspect of it is it's definitely going to increase the mosquito habitat. So that's never great. But, oh well. Just heading out for a walk this morning to have a look at some cattle. Yes, so I live in what is classified as open range. So what that means is the farmers can lease the land for grazing for their cattle, and the cattle can roam around wherever it wants to. At that point, it is up to, what is he going after? Probably a chipmunk. That means that it's up to me, if I want to keep them out from my property, for me to fence it, because the cattle have access to all of this. I am in the process of fencing it, as you can see, but I still have lots and lots to go. And last couple of days, we've been getting cattle. Might be cattle in the south of the meadow. We're gonna go check this out. Yeah. Excuse me, what are you guys doing here? What is this? Yeah, exactly. Get out of my meadow. Hey, get. Hector, come! Great. My fierce dog has abandoned me and is nowhere to be seen. Alright, let's walk these guys out of here. Hector! Come! I think I need a new border collie. This one's definitely defective. Well, that's a cow poop. That's great. Oh, what the? Now they're over there too. Alright, I gotta drive these guys out. Alright, I'm gonna go deal with cattle. Hector! The good thing about cattle is at least they like to stay together. Aw, look at the little ones. So, if I just start driving the bunch, then they'll all head over and they'll call each other out. There we go. Hector, come! And I've lost my dog. What? What are you looking at? Well, finally found my dog. Well, this is my fun morning adventure. Good dog. Come on, let's go. Hector, come on. Let's go. All right. There's the herd. Let's go. Come on, buddy. I managed to push him up on a side road that'll lead into more open range. So hopefully for now, they're not going to be coming back. Give me a sec. There we go. Yeah, all of this is open range territory, so rancher knows where the cattle are half the time. And I know him, so it's all good. Just trying to get him off of my property and put him to other areas where they can graze and move them gently without stressing them out. So I really got to work on getting him to be a little bit more confident. I need to actually get him into some training. Regrettably, there isn't anybody, surprisingly, around here that does this. So it's been really hard to find. I definitely want him to have a little bit more guidance and have a little bit more confidence, but just have not been able to find anybody that can train him. And I'm not qualified. So, oh. Good morning, goats. What? So after the previous incident of them jumping over the fence, I had to move the fence a little bit so that it's coming through here now, further away so that they can't get up on top of this and jump over. So, not too bad. What? Can I help you? What are you whining at? What? You two little ones are going to be going away. So I'm going to be trading them in for one goat that's just regular size, because the two little ones are just too much of a pain to try to keep them contained, and they're skittish no matter what I do. So I need to stop eating the bark off that. Oh my God. Why are you eating the tree bark? Go eat grass where the mosquitoes grow. So, yeah, I'm going to be trading them in. I just got to find somebody who wants two little annoying goats. And I got to find a buddy for this guy, because otherwise he's going to be all depressed and sad and lonely. So, yeah. Alrighty. Well, welcome to my shop. I am in the process of fabricating more of my sprinkler pipe that I need coming down from the roof. Far from being set up still. Everything is still a bit of a mess, but I've managed to clean this up a little bit. I've got to build a workbench that I'm going to put over there, which is actually what the C channel is for. And those pipes over there, those are going to be the legs. Build a nice heavy-duty workbench. I've got a half-inch thick steel top that is going to be going on it, so it'll be nice and heavy and not movable easily. So, but for now, I have to do the sprinkler pipe. Before I get to that, so I've got my off-grid system for the shop finally working. Now, I ended up going with this POW Mister. Nice, reliable name. As we can see, batteries are charging, everything's inverting and doing what it's supposed to. I've got the combiner box. Obviously, all my electrical is pretty temporary still, so everything's open and I'm constantly rewiring it as I need to. So if you're an electrical inspector, don't pay attention right now. Like I've temporarily got things set up. The lathe, the mill, they're wired. I can start using them. I still got to finish leveling them. So for emergency use, it's working. But right now, what I am going to have to do is get these guys welded up. So for that, I'm going to need the big generator. So I picked up these weld-on 90s for the pipe and some 45s as well. This one I needed to modify so that it is at a bit of a different angle because of the roof, which I was able to do on the bandsaw. But there we go. So, okay. Part of the job that I got to do is I do actually have to thread this pipe for a few of the fittings that I'm not welding on. And of course, I am a fan of old tools and old stuff, just because it was made better usually. And also I like to, give life to something that otherwise might be, recycled or whatever. So I was able to find this old vise and a pipe threading tool that somebody was selling at a very good price, and it's all still fully functional. This one is, you can kind of see over here, 1914. So that's the last, I think, patent for it. So it's got a few years on it. I do have to clean it up a little bit, but overall it actually works really well. And then this neat pipe threading tool does 3 different sizes in one tool. So for my application, I'm primarily using the 1 inch. So, and then I also have one more, a bit bigger one that I got out of this entire kit, as well as a pipe cutter. So, haven't used the pipe cutter yet. Oh, and I got this massive reamer that comes with it. There we go. That is pretty cool. Alright, this is the start of the mock-up. I'm using some V-blocks to align the pipes together. And I'm gonna get that all welded up. And then I got a 90 over here, then another section. And then another 90, and then a down pipe. Alright, this is one of the most creative ways I've actually done so far. So normally, in the past, if I was going to weld anything this elaborate, I would have set it up in the shop on tables and things like that. But obviously I don't have tables. I don't really have any way of doing this. So I had to get very creative, as always out here. So I needed to weld. So this is the pipe that is going up the side of the fascia, the side of the roof. So that has to be at 23 degrees, because that's the roof pitch, or the roof angle. This one here, I want coming straight down. So this is upside down right now. And I have to weld it as close to those dimensions as possible, so that it doesn't look like crap on the side of the building. I don't know if there was any easier way of doing this. Yeah. Anyways, so the other pipe is obviously longer. So this one here is significantly longer. So I figure I'll just leave that on the ground. So I got that leveled. Then, luckily, I have this machining turntable, which is just phenomenal. I love this thing. But in this particular case, it actually works as a locating jig that I get to angle at the right angle so that I can actually clamp this in. And I've managed to clamp this V-block in here and then clamp the pipe into it as best as I can. So I really hope this kind of gets me as close as possible. And the best I can do because of how big this thing is just eyeball it and measure level and angles and as best as I can. So I'm going to try this. Right now everything's just getting tacked. So I'm going to, well, actually the one piece is fully welded. Sorry. This guy is fully welded now. So those, because that's pretty easy. So this angle is the only kind of questionable one that I've got. So I think I'll tack it and then I'll just kind of mock it up over there on the ladder and see if I'm okay with this. Test fit this to see if it actually lines up with what I want. I still got to weld the other section to it, but for now, before I get way too carried away, I want to check this out. Is for it to be mounted at about there. Oh, come on, rotate. Well, that's not bad. Ugh. That's actually not bad. I'll have to figure out exactly where I want to drop it, or where it's going to drop. But I think I can weld up the other section, sand it all down and paint it, and figure out how to mount it after. Hey, that's not bad.